Daniel, there you are. Dave, how you doing? I totally agree with that. With the early bird kisses the worm, turns it into a hot young princely stud. You know how it goes. Oh yeah, ManVet69. There's a guy I haven't seen in about 8 years. Good to see you. It's been a while. Been a while. There's Silver Fox. How you doing, brother man? Hey, Silver Fox. I still have that Kentucky. I got that Kentucky Colonial. I know you're inquiring about it. Let's put it to you this way: I haven't actively tried to sell it. It's too sweet. Oh, Edward, that's a good one. Was it graded or raw, by chance? Raw, yeah, pretty nice one. Nice high grade to it. All right, first giveaway. What are we gonna do here? Let's do this. This one's pretty neat. So this is something that's pretty close to where we're at here in Northern California. The Hearst Castle medal with the Neptune pull. This is near the Paso Robles, San Luis Obispo area. It's one of those places that we do want to check out eventually. Hey, Patricia, good to see you. I see Jen rocking in here. How you doing, my dear? And everybody else, hopefully you guys are having a pleasant evening. Happy Friday. All right, so I have a little bit of a confession to make. Fridays are usually our big show, but I am doggone tired tonight. So we have, I don't know, about 80 lots. It's nothing too nutty, but yeah, we'll see how we go here. Uh, the heat coming back to 100-degree heat has been beating me down to a pulp right now, and I've just been running around, meeting clients, going to shops, and all the great stuff. So yeah, I've been running around furiously around these parts. Change lights on the market change report. What do you mean? Edward, I think I have all of them. It's not easily accessible, however. That's the only rub. I have them in albums for future whatchamacallits. I do. I tell you what, if you can shoot me a message of what you need, I'll put those aside. And they're all BU. So yeah, randomness. It's going to be for the basic tier. So up to what, $999. So you could use it for the economy tier, or you could use it for the next level up from that. But yeah, you can't use it to say submit a $100,000 coin. You know, um, it does not work that way, I'm afraid. Well, when you first do your paperwork for your grading submission, you put down how much your value is, and oftentimes you're going to go on to PCGS price guide and identify that, and then write it in. But it's based off of the grade you think it is. Here's the only problem: if it ends up coming back a grade point lower than what you had anticipated, then that's going to change things. I think they adjust the value after the grading has been completed, and then they'll go off of that when they send it back to you. Because they do charge for shipping when they send it back. I see Coiner22 coming in, new referral. Welcome in. Good to see you. Did I just join? What? I don't know. It kind of does that. Well, I'm logged in on my laptop and on my iPhone. So I think they count it also as me. Since I have it open in two ways. It yeah, two devices. The guy can't even talk. Randomness. If you think it's a specific DDO, and with PCGS, it has to be a Favaz Stanton DDO or whatever. It has to be a cherry picker's guide variety. Yeah, you do have to pay extra for the variety attribution. Wow, Gary. Oh my goodness. How many have you won here in the last like 2 weeks? I think what, three, right? This is your third giveaway win in the clutch. Mon. It's got to be somewhere around there, two or three, I'm sure. What are we gonna do next here? I tell you what, let's do one of the 1956 key date farthings. Nice gem red coin. That's a $40 coin you're staring at there. So we'll go ahead and do that one next for giveaway number 2. On the hot seat, well, whatever's clever, right? However the dice may roll, and they're rolling in your favor right now. That's a really pretty medal, by the way. I think you'll enjoy that. So we got a little bit of everything. We got some paper money. We got silver. We have, uh, due to popular demand, someone wanted more Lincoln cents, so I added in some 30s, 40s, 50s. Lincoln wheat cents. Most of them are like gem reds. I think a couple of the earlier dates are like red browns. You know, really nice coins to add to your album or your type collection. We got, and I wasn't going to do this, but we have 10 more lots of the pair of wheat cent rolls. So those are going to be making a comeback. Those are nice and affordable and cheap. They're right around, people have been bidding around on average like $20 for the pair, which is awesome. They used to go for a lot more than that, but this is kind of like my leftover stock from my last acquisition from a local patron. Actually, it's near right in Yuba City. It's right on the line of Yuba City and Marysville. Bought a pretty big collection of Lincoln sets that belonged to a great uncle, and they actually had I think it was like a drugstore gas station back in the 40s and 50s. So there's a lot of good stuff in there. Um, we got some BU rolls. We actually have a quad set tonight that we're going to sell as one lot of 2009 Philadelphia um, Lincoln birthplace. That's the log cabin. We got the formative years. We have the professional life and the presidency. So we have 4 rolls in one lot that we're going to sell. I haven't sold one. I haven't sold a 4-pack like this in a long time. The last time I did, it sold for in excess of $200. So looking forward to selling that. Hopefully, probably stay reasonable because they're tube rolls. Whereas the last one was from the U.S. Mint in the paper wrap. We got a couple VU rolls of 60D large date Lincolns. Yeah, we have a lot of great stuff. Standing Liberty quarters. We have a Hawaii overprint dollar over there that we'll sell at some one point in the stream. We have a buttload of slabs. So if you guys are looking to get into a slab coin, we have a whole bunch of them. Here's kind of like a little sample size of some of the slabs we have. That's not everything, but we have we have quite a bit of stuff tonight. We have the this thing here, the Pride of Two Nations, 2019 Silver Eagle and Maple Leaf set. That's always popular and fun. Paper money. We have a really beautiful, stunning 1975 Bahamas Proof set, sterling silver, and all that great stuff in there. Really nice. So, no tribes. We have a 3-cent nickel though. Michael, yeah, no tribes. Variety Vista is the that's Dr. Wiles' website, varietyvista.com. So there's all of the varieties, repunchment marks, DDOs, transitionals. Oh, it's okay. It's just a website. So there's varietyvista.com. There's doubleddie.com. That's another great website as well. It's an awesome website. I personally would bookmark it if given the chance. Speaking of which, Donnie, I think you've won what three or four of my giveaways here in the last couple weeks. So there's another gentleman that's on a heater. I think you even won one from our good friend Chad. So congratulations there, and let's go ahead and do. What was that 1925 Standing Liberty quarter? Looks like it's been cleaned, but there you go. It's like a fine details grade. So let's go ahead and do that one. A lot of people streaming tonight. I only have 40 people in house, so it might actually make my decision a little bit easier to cut the show a little bit early. But we got some great stuff. Some affordables in here. A lot, I would say, 95% of everything that we have, we're going to start at $1. So that's good news. Silver Fox, yes. Trimes, 2-cent pieces, 3-cent nickels. They're all undervalued right now. Now, there's a few rare dates in there that would make you think otherwise. But as far as the entire market and the entire series of each one of those, I think they're vastly underappreciated. It's only going to be a matter of time before they wake up in the marketplace. So we'll see what happens. I'm kind of excited for it. I've been holding on to a few pieces myself. Proof 3-cent nickels are very affordable right now. So there's Adam. Hey, good evening, man. Adam, do you have a show on Sunday? Sunday. I'll be right back and we get a drink of water. Yeah, I ended up going and getting some water and coffee. Mix them both together, and you have watery coffee or watered down coffee. Silver Fox! Congratulations! You have won yourself a brand new secondhand car. Enjoy your high mileage Pinto. Coiner, I believe so. If not, you could always reach out to them, and they could take care of that for you. You know what's funny, Adam? Even with that kind of mileage, that car still has value. It is a Honda Accord, you know. It's got to be worth what, 4 or 5 grand easily. Probably still runs like a top. Well, you have your choice of either a Pinto Bean or a Datsun B210. It's it runs like a top.
Hey, Coin Fam.
All right, Nathan, I'm going to throw you a little bit of a curveball. We have 2 $1 bills here. We have these 7 in a row, threes, fancy serial number, and then we have the Hawaii in the back. Which one? Oh, Bill, come on. You would rock that thing. The 7 in a row? Yeah, this is a crackling fresh piece right here. Right out of the strap. $100. That's it on that one. 3. It's 2 away from solid threes. How cool is that? Well, Coiner, shipping is you're gonna pay like $4.50 for shipping on the first item. Each additional item will be cheap. It'll be like an additional like quarter.
50 cents to it.
Yeah, or something like that. So right down here, right when I put something on for bidding, it'll say something to the effect, check and see how much shipping is going to be, and it'll give you the rundown. So once I start something, you'll see that. Yeah, I would say it probably would be in that $3,000 to $5,000 range if it was 8 in a row threes, yeah, solid threes. Cool. Yeah, it's that close. But if you want that one, let me know. I actually had this one sold, but their payment didn't go through last week, so it is back on the market. If you know what I mean. What year was it for what this? 2009 series.
I can't even see.
Yeah, and then here's that Hawaii that will probably at some point tonight. We will start this one at $1. It's in some weird holder. It's actually a really nice holder. PCS stamps and coins, guaranteed genuine. God, I hope so. I did not pay an additional cost for the holder because it's not PCGS banknote or PMG, but still pretty cool. And it's very, very sturable. So sturability, bro. That's all, folks.
Wow, you guys, he's drinking coffee right now.
Yeah, well, hey, you're drinking my coffee.
I just picked it up so I can have a sip.
Oh my gosh.
It looks delicious.
Okay, well, let's. We're gonna get started with some egg rolls here.
Wow.
We got some.
He's silly, you guys.
You
I
know.
love when he gets silly.
Just like Arby's, we've got the meats. So we're gonna kick things off here.
Lumpia, Bill says.
I have a couple of 1960 large date. These are the Denver Lincoln cent. So it's a full roll of 50 BU roll. Very popular date. In case you don't know, there are a buttload of repunchment marks for the state. It's a roll or a date rather that is getting tons of attention these days. All right, so we've started this one here at $1. Again, it's a 1960D large date BU roll of Lincoln cents. Hey Keith, how you doing, brother man? Good to see ya. Good to see ya.
You are goofy. Goofy.
Nathan Noli, what are you talking about? $103 for what? I mean, I'll take free money if you're offering, but at the very least, I want to give you a little something for your money. Yeah, this is large date, Denver, 1960D. All right, Dan Mac, there you go. First one up. Grats to you, sir. Grats. All right. How about I just do this, Nathan? All right. Since we're in a wheelin' dealin' mood today, because I like you, you're good people. There, $99 for that one there. So yeah, I saved you $1 too. I actually saved you $4. Well, not anymore. Desert Dave is this one's pulling on his heartstrings. I knew it wouldn't last. I was undervaluing it, and it's a very gem note. Look at the margins; it's even all the way around. I mean, this thing is centered about as best as it can get. You know, and it's in a row, which is even better.
Oh my goodness. Are we still talking about that?
Nathan Ole, you got your wish. There you go, sir. Of course, we're still talking about it.
You were running it.
Yeah, running and gunning. You think anyone would notice because it's lot number one that I replaced the one with a one? So it's still four ones on the corners. So I just you know.
Keep drinking that coffee.
Kick you, yeah. People love it when
you're a goofball.
Well, Nathan, let's put it to you this way: if that's the only thing you buy tonight, you bought the right thing because that note. I've had a few of those, not necessarily seven of a kind or seven in a row threes. I've had seven in a row eights, sevens, ones. I've had pretty much all of them except five and I believe six, and they all have sold like hotcakes. You know, yeah, might as well do this one. We're gonna do the 1935 A series, Hawaii overprint. These were emergency notes, as you guys know. Condition wise, it's like fine. You know, they don't do the grading on this aftermarket holder. This is by the way from PCS Stamps and Coins. So no, I bought it in a lot of other currency. It was a nice size lot, and there were a few fancies in there. So opportunity presented itself, and I took advantage of it, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and do this one here, starting at $1. There you go. So you're bidding on the 35A Hawaii overprint. It's about like a fine 12. condition wise. No pinholes. Double checked it. No edge tears. It's a very well intact note. The inks are still quite vivid for what we have here, and it's in this pretty neat, sturdy sealed holder from PCS Stamps. So apparently, this is like the hottest commodity right now. Are these emergency notes? Um, I have a $20 Hawaii that's going to be coming in here by next week, and a few South Africas. So more to come. But we have this bad boy right here. Yeah, you see a lot more short snorters on Hawaii and some silver certificates. Um, I used to have one. I sold it to a gentleman that collected short snorters. Sasquatch coins, congratulations. Well done. That's a nice one there. The currency gods approve. Sorry. So we got two there covering up the one. It doesn't really, yeah, that's not going to fool anyone there. We know it's a dollar bill. Right, Bill? All right, we got one more roll of 1960D large dates. Okay, this is the last one. Coming up next, we have our quad roll offering of 2009 Lincolns. All four designs in one go, four rolls. That, my friends, is one I'm really excited to sell. All right, so this one is alive right now, starting at $1. It's a full BU roll, 50 coins, all in one tube. Come and get you some. This is a really awesome date for varieties. And because of that, the prices of these have skyrocketed. Same with 72 Phillies are kind of hard to find these days. I think the last few rolls have sold in that $50 range for obvious reasons. It's just really an awesome date. All right, that one's going to In Search Of. Thank you, my friend. And I'm really excited to do this next one. As a matter of fact, the person that buys this next lot will have automatically free upgraded shipping to priority flat rate small box. So this is a 4 roll lot right here, ladies and gents. Let me tell you a little bit about this one. Um, Fresh new acquisition. These things are kind of like disappearing off the market and hard to find them in really nice gem shape out of circulation. You might come across one every so often. Keep in mind, these are already 15 years old. So what we have here, this is a set of 4 rolls, each one 50 coins. There's the LP2, also called the formative years. That's where Lincoln's sitting on a log. These are all Philly rolls, by the way. They're Philadelphia rolls. So we have a full roll of the formative years. We got a full roll of the professional life. That's where Lincoln's standing in front of the Capitol building. Full roll of that, 50 of them. The next one that we have here, we have a full roll of birthplace, the log cabin design, reverse, 50 of them. And then finally, the last one that we have here, folks, is the presidency. So it shows the White House or whatever. What was that? Capitol building, White House? Yeah, White House, right? Um, so all 4 rolls, one money. So you buy this right here, you're gonna get automatically upgraded priority mail shipping. These will be safely shipped to your door. Uh, Last time I had this very set, it was actually the ones from the mint. Um, they were hot, man, and I sold those during the holidays. Haven't had a 4 roll pack since until today. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. $1 start. You're bidding on all 4 rolls from the 2009 100-year anniversary of the Lincoln set. So you're getting the birthplace, the formative years, the professional life, and the presidency, 50 of each coin, all Philadelphia minted. choice gem to use. I had the opportunity to look through a few of these coins, and they're high end, man. Yeah, they got to be 66, 67 grades in these. They are that nice, as well they should. Modern production of Lincoln Cents generally produces a really nice quality product. So you're bidding on all four rolls tonight here, one of each. Again, these are all Philadelphia minted coins. Van is still driving for money, working hard for the money, I hope, and he usually is. 67, yeah, pretty tough, especially what 2009. That's when people began to discover, like, hey, what are these little spots on here? Yeah, right around that time, 2010 is pretty tough too. I was looking at the pop reports on 2010, and it's nuts. Those early 2010 Lincoln cents, they're pretty pricey if you're able to catch the lightning in a bottle grade. Daniel, hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. That one's coming to you, safe and sound. We're gonna package that one up real nice, like for you. All right, so we have 10 more lots of these. This is kind of a leftover of what I had from the holidays. Most of these are like 30s, 40s, and 50s. I did spot a few teens, 20s in there. But really, we're looking for like RPMs, double dies. This is going to be a great time here. So 2 rolls of wheat cents. We got 10 lots altogether. So if you missed out on the first one, then wait for the second one. All right. So there you go. This one is live. Again, we have 10 lots tonight. You're getting 100 coins per lot. Do not buy these if you think that there's going to be some key date, not 09S, VDB, or 22 Plano mint mark. I honestly don't know what's in these. I know the bag that I got these from said 30s, 40s, and 50s, so we're going off of that. All right, there you go. That's right in the wheelhouse. Joe Lark got the first one there. I'm actually just going to hold up the same lots here. Let's go ahead and do this one here. Thank you, Joe Lark. So again, we're looking for RPMs. We're looking for those double to dies. Copper Coins is your best friend as far as the website to use to identify some of these hidden gems in here. Again, you're bidding on 2 rolls. They're predominantly 30s, 40s, and 50s. And that's kind of like the bread and butter of the variety, scope for dates in the Lincoln Cent series. All right, that one's going to Dave. All right, so that's lot 2 of 10 in the books. Here's the next one here, starting now. So this is lot 3 of 10. So we've been kind of racking our brain as far as doing a third show for the week. We're considering doing a third show. Things went so well. Wow, that's a pretty good deal right there. That one's going to Rodney. Thank you, sir. We're considering a Thursday afternoon show, and it's going to be mostly rolls, BU rolls, wheat cent rolls, nickel rolls, dime rolls, whatever. Um, so yeah, and it's probably going to be an hour long tops, kind of like our show from yesterday. So you are bidding on again 2 rolls of Lincoln wheat cents. Dates for the most part ranging 30s, 40s, 50s. This is again kind of like the bread and butter date range for RPMs and DDOs and DDRs, and who knows what kind of mint errors you could find in these. That would be pretty cool too. All right, that was going to Mr. Patrick. Thank you. To give you an idea, out of the same lot from the same folks, a 1909S was pulled out of here. There were a couple of cut die breaks that were pulled out of these coins. Um, there was a 231S's that were like in VF condition that were found in these, and these were all people that had messaged me after sorting through it and found all this stuff. And I'm like, I kind of wish I would have held on to them, honestly. So, yeah. And, back then during the holidays, we were selling these for 50, $60 a pair. But, we were guaranteeing all decades in there too. All right, let's do the next one here. All right, thank you, Chris. Fun rolls. Yeah, these are fun. I spent many a years, just ask my wife, looking through Lincoln Wheat Cents. Found a lot of good stuff too. Evan, I hope you're having a great night, man. We're just getting into the swing of things. We're already selling some bangers tonight, so might as well keep that tradition rolling. Okay, Rodney with another. So if you buy 2 lots of these, you get automatic upgrade to priority small flat rate box. So it would be probably a wise move to buy at least 2 lots. These things are affordable enough that getting that upgrade and shipping on the free is pretty good. Well, Evan, that's kind of a loaded question. There's plenty to look for. Date wise, there's a lot of great dates. Um, but most importantly, the couple of things that tend to go unnoticed are die varieties, repunch mint marks, doubled dies both on the front and back of the coin, mint errors. That's just kind of scratching the surface of the possibility of what you can find in these. Um, and let's see, I think we're down to our last roll here, or last pair, and we are. There you go. Yeah, I found quite a few cuts going through wheat cents. Last pairing here, folks, and then we got some cuds. They are die breaks. So when a die cracks due to wear and tear during just regular production of coins, the pieces of the die will actually fall out, leaving an empty hole in the die or a cavity. So when it Dave, thank you, sir. So when the coins are struck with that gaping hole on the die, it's going to create a raised, bubbly formation on the coin. Usually, it starts from the rim and goes into the design. That's because that as the coins are being minted, there's so much pressure during this process that the metal flow, just path of least resistance, will go into that empty cavity, creating kind of like a bubble off of the coin. It's actually a very neat anomaly, and they're very well collected to this day. A lot of people spend tons of money for them. Probably more money than some. Yeah, randomness sold a cut for $200. I've sold many of them in the $50 to $100 range over the years. I just sold one, I think last month, to the tune of like $78. You know, so yeah, they're out there. All right, I have a pretty cool one here. I have actually never sold a set like this before, and yeah, this is something pretty neat. So I actually have a complete set of all 7 1982 Lincoln Cent varieties by composition and also by the size of the date. So you have all of the bronze coins, and you also have all of the copper plated zincants in there as well. So you have every imaginable combination. You have the large date copper 82, you have the large date copper 82D, you have the small date copper 82. That's a good one there. 82 large date zinc, 82D large date zinc, 82 small date zinc, and the 82D small date zinc. All the coins were picked for quality. If they are not going to grade at least 65 or higher, I did not want them in this set. So yeah, I definitely cherry picked some of the best coins for this. What's important is that you have this selection. You'll be able to use this as kind of a reference guide of sorts while you're hunting through your coins, Do I have a large date? Do I have a small date? Do I have a copper or a zinc? This is a really cool little set. So let's go ahead and do this one here. Starting at $1. All right. So you're getting a set of 7 coins, all of the different variations of date sizes, both Philly and Denver, in addition to the different compositions as well. So the copper and the zinc. So all 7 coins for 1 money. Gem plus coins. Based off of what I'm seeing, a couple of them, could be 66s or higher. But all in all, this is just a really great reference tool. And it's nice to put a set together that's quite like this. So I'm glad I'm able to offer it up here this evening. The last year of the copper too. You'll at least know what the small date Denver would look like, right there. But they only made it in zinc, so there is a transitional that not a lot of people are aware of. But the last few examples have sold for thousands of dollars, and that's the small date Denver copper. All right, they actually did not make that. That's the only variation they didn't make. But somehow, some way, there were a few examples that were made in error. All right. And those are the ones you want to look for. So, what trips up most people is the size difference between the large date and the small date. What separates one to the other? The small date, when you look at it with a magnifier or a loop, you can totally tell the difference. They're like, wow, that date is really small. So, there you go. Who got that one? Tiz. Oh, that's awesome. There you go. So you got the that set there. And guess what? For those of you that missed out, dry your eyes. We got one more set coming in at you, all 7 variations. So this is the last one. I don't have any more of these. I might make another set, but again, it's not as easy to source some of the finest examples of some of these, especially the zinc, considering that is the first year that they did the copper plated zinc composition. A lot of them came up very bubbly. They had the zinc rod on them, and just finding the best examples for something like this was not particularly easy. All right, and that one's going to Joe Lark. There you go. Enjoy it. That's a really fine pickup there. Awesome. I gotta make more of those, but it's gonna be a matter of if I could find more of them. Pretty tough. All right. Thank you, Joe Lark, and thank you everyone else on those there. All right, we got some currency. Let's go ahead and do some of these here. Some very nice ones too. Very affordable. You're going to find that you're not going to spend a ton of money, but you're getting some very beautiful pieces here. So the first one here is going to be a 1985 Mexico mil pesos, 1,000 pesos. So that's what that one looks like there. Grade wise, it's about XF. Very beautiful, vivid inks and color. Nice condition note on that one there. All right, let's go ahead and start with there. Hey Daniel, hey, that's a pretty good grade. That's about what I thought it would be. It's like a 62, 63. Again, this is a 1985 Mexico 1,000 peso. I wish it was $1,000. $1,000 bill these days is not cheap. But you are bidding on this one note here. Very nice, very pretty note. Notes from Mexico and South America are very popular right now. So you can imagine my pursuit for some at least decent looking notes. Not easy, not easy. So that one there, in search of. There you go. Congratulations. That's the first one there. We have a 20 colones, $20. This is for the Central Bank of Costa Rica. This one is April 7, 1983, and these are individually stamped right there. There's your serial number. And the reverse, these are really pretty. Almost has kind of like that Greek or Roman kind of reverse on there. All right, so this one's up next, starting at $1. There you go. Yeah, Daniel, with when it comes to those NQs Indians, because of the texturing on the fields at the very top, it's hard to pick out some that you feel like is cleaned. You know, that's a quite a bit of a challenge there. So I'm glad you got a mid state 62, man. That's really awesome. Way better than AU 58 because there's a ton of AU 55s and 58s of that date. So all right, that was going to Dave. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you. So I thought about it and thought about it some more. Why didn't I sell this next note with the other one? Because they're consecutive. So the one that Dave just bought ends in 659. We also have 660. So I figure, well, someone else may want a shot at this note. So yeah, it's AU condition, much like the other one. It does have one centerfold of note, but you can't really tell. All right, there's the reverse there. Let's go ahead and do this one. So, Dave, if you're listening, you might want this one to complement your other piece that you just bought because it'll be consecutive. You have 659. This is 660 on the serial number. Gets a $20 or 20 colones, Central Bank of Costa Rica. Yeah, there's the reverse one more time. Again, very nice AU condition note. It does have one hard centerfold there. But that is all. All right, and Dave, there you go. You got your compliment on that one there. All right. Here's a really pretty one. I'm particularly partial to the notes with nice vivid red inks. So we have a Central Bank of Barbados this time around. All right, this one here does not have any discernible date. I would imagine it's probably from the 70s or 80s, like most of them are, before they got, I guess, demonetized. So it's a $1 note, and we're gonna go ahead and start this one right now. Yeah, the $15 credit only pays for the item. Shipping is still on you, and that's why you put like a debit or credit card on file. So it does do that. Again, you're bidding on the $1 Central Bank of Barbados note there. If I did it this way, there you go. That one's going to In Search Of. Well done. I love the reverse of this one. So here's a Central Bank of the Bahamas, Bahama Mama. $1 there. Oh, we got K Whopper 07 with a raid. Thank you, brother man. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a fine Friday. Check out this reverse with the coral and the fish. You have the crest there with the marlin and the flamingo. That's going to become a theme here later on tonight, and you'll see what I mean. All right, let's go ahead and do this one starting at $1. Again, we have lots of great stuff coming up. We have lots of great U.S. coins. Not a ton of world from what I could see. Uh, yeah, the Lincoln sets are quite nice. Can't wait to do those. There's the reverse. So colorful on the reverse. It's a drastic contrast to the light green that you see on the front. It's almost monotone. With exception of the little peach pink areas there of that design. All right, and Joe Lark, there you go. We have a April 1st, 1979. This is the Republic Bank of Colombia. There is no white substance on this note, by the way, nor are there any residue of coffee as well. So it's a very, very fresh note. Probably high end XF, like a 45 grade here on this one. There you go. That one is rolling. So you got Caldas with the globe right there. Here's your serial number. This is a $20 or Biente peso. Nice reverse too. Very pretty. They did a really good job. Sometimes, if you look at these, they're actually printed by a U.S. printer. This one does not appear so. Usually it'll show up like American Banknote Corporation, like at the bottom. All right, that one's going to Patricia. Thank you, ma'am. Always a favorite. We have this is the 1970 Bank of Mexico with the Aztec calendar right in the middle, $1 or un peso. All right, very pretty. Look at this reverse. Say American Banknote Company. So it's produced here stateside. There you go. So a really nice kind of maroon with these off-color vignettes right there. Very, very nice. Again, it's stands to reason why that these things are good sellers in the marketplace today. It's just an incredibly elaborate design on there. All right. Yeah, it's 1970 is the date on this one. You're welcome, Patricia. Appreciate you. Very artistic, yes. Yeah. I can imagine the engravers had a field day trying to get this set up for the plates. Hey, Flavio, there he is. Congratulations. So along the same series, we have a let's see, July 22nd, 1970, Bank of Mexico $20 note or Biente peso. This one is like a VF 25. You know, you do have one hard centerfold there. There's the reverse. American Banknote Company again with the credit of printing these things here. All right, there you go. That one's live. You know, with the different coloring on the design with the pink, the green, the pink again here. If this was the U.S. note, they call it Technicolor with the multicolored. They actually on that one, it's the paper. It's not the ink. This one is the ink because it's the design. But quite the stunner. Bravo, American Banknote Company. You coming in like a coming in hot there with some of the good work. They've also done, some of the other notes, for other banks in other different countries. They've been around for a long time. All right, that was going to Chris. Thank you, sir. 20 Biento peso. So we got a little bit of age here on this one. This is a March 28, 1935. Okay, Central Bank of the Republic of Argentina this time. Pretty interesting serial number. They got the little commas in there, to probably possibly designate how much in peso they had produced of these notes. So there's the reverse there. You got a nice picture frame. This right here is a watermark. So if you bring this up to the light, it'll actually have a picture of him sideways right there. Okay, there you go. This one is live. A lot of that kind of like mint green in there. hints of little, just regular good old green color. It's a very, very nice vignette and overall design, especially with this framed scenery here. El Banco Central La República Argentina. 50 peso, 50 peso on this one. And that one's going to Chris. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, we got a 4-pack of Central Bank of Bolivia this time. Another great central, could be Central America, South American country. So these are the smaller, was it un boliviano, $1. There's the reverse of these things. Very pretty. I love this blue with the flags and all that stuff there. So you're bidding on 4. Grade wise, 3 of these are AU. One of them I think is like VF. It's got a little paper wave to it. So 4 for 1 money. There you go. On the Central Bank of Bolivia. These are dated July 20, 1928, pre-World War II notes. All 4 of them. And they're all from the same series, X15. So these are all X15 notes. Or from the same run. These are printed by Waterlow and Sons Limited, Londres. It might be London. I don't know. Camarneal coming in with that one. Nice little pickup for $7. I figure, hey, we'll sell all of them in one shot rather than, doing one at a time. All right, so my 2 rarest notes tonight. Just happy to, have these. You're probably unlikely to find these anywhere else. Spared no expense to have these available and for personal ownership. And now I get to pass it on to someone new. First one here is the very rare Canada Quebec $1 specimen note with that handsome devil right there. $1 face value. So these were produced by a bank in Quebec. There's the other side of it, which looks the same. It's like the same stuff, It's like a trick note, right here. Oh, yeah. Sorry, same. Yeah, the same guy. Still on the both sides. Who would have thought? All right, so these notes have traditionally gone for about $60 in the past, and there's just so few of them out there because it's a specimen, and since they were printed by for the one of the local banks in Quebec back in the day. This one here, so I'm trying to. This is from like late 1940s. So what I remember, Maurice S. Hebert, if we're trying to be French, and all this, because that was what they, that's how they talked in Quebec, because it's a French city. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this one here. Again, nice rare note from Canada, and starting at $1. So let's see what you guys can do for me on this one. Maurice would greatly appreciate a nice, healthy price on this one here. Again, this is very unlikely that you'll ever come across these, especially if you're a Canadian collector and you appreciate things like this. They don't pop up that much. So the Union Nationale candidate in Montreal, St. Louis. All right. Nice fine example there. Now let's go into Edward. Edward, congratulations. And the final paper note for the night. I saved the best one for last because, hey, why not? Commonwealth of Australia coming in. This is a £1 note with a watermark that is in there. The note is a very, very nice XF40 condition. Pretty neat serial number too. 4 5s in there. All right, flip this thing over. I mean, what else more can we say on this one? So for this one, only because I don't want to, sell it for, peanuts. I'm just going to start it at some amount of money. It's going to be a lot less than what these are worth. But you're going to get something really awesome that you'll love and appreciate. And it's one of the nicest notes in my collection, especially world and Australia. The Commonwealth stuff, is quite rare. Cameron Neal knows about this note, and he's getting a steal. There he goes. Thank you. There you go. That one's going to you. You're gonna love that. It's quite a fine piece, and it's problem free. I mean, how much more do you want? Well, I think there was someone that was interested in ancients. I also have a couple of these tonight. If anyone's interested, I also have the 2019 Pride of Two Nations set. Anyone interested in that, I could show that one off as well. It's a really nice one there. On the Commonwealth, these are typically from the late 50s, early 60s. This particular one right here, it doesn't have a date on there, but based off of circulation and when these were produced and made, they were able to pinpoint that. It's in the Pick book. Pick, Pick, was the main attribution for world stuff like that. All right, so we got our first coin up for the night. A very pretty wood grained and proper alloy mix. I had someone that was looking for Canadian large cent wood grainers, and I have one here. Fresh new pickup, 1912 Canada 1 cent large cent there with who's that? George V, I believe. Yeah, George V. So you can see just a beautiful wood graining. So we'll start this one here at $1. We do have a couple world coins tonight, but we're gonna be jumping into some US coins here pretty soon. All right, so we got this one here, 1912 wood grain Canadian large cent. This one right here is about VF30, VF35, really nice, acceptable grade, honest circulation wear, problem free. That's always a plus. These are usually gummed up with grease or environmentally damaged, like they've been sitting in the soil for a while. All right, there you go. Nathan Oley, well done. Nice pickup there. Okay, next one up here. Here's another Canadian piece. Yeah, wood grain on that one. 1947 Canadian nickel. All right, that's a tougher date there. Between this and the 47 maple leaf, there are two of the better dates of the Canadian 5 cent pieces. This one right here is about an XF40. It does have a little circulation wear, but outside of that, it's a really nice piece there. Again, this is the 47 plain. All right, that one's going to Edward. Thank you, Edward. There's a pretty one here, 1927 Portugal, one escudo. All right, this is not silver, by the way. This is actually, they call this nickel brass on the composition. So 1927 Portugal, one escudo. Size-wise, it's bigger than a quarter. It's slightly smaller than a traditional U.S. half dollar, but incredible, incredible design on there. One of the prettiest world coins that I've been able to own. Right up there with some of the earlier Queen Victoria British and Commonwealth pieces like Australia and Canada and all sorts of things. And then France, there's some nice early French pieces that are very pretty as well. So it's a, again, 1927, Portugal, one escudo. There you go. That one's, looks like about VF30 on the grade. Nice problem-free example as well. Just incredible, incredible design. All right, Little Fuzz. Yeah, outstanding. All right, let me check one thing on this one. Next one here. I want to make sure I got my facts straight. All right, so pretty neat one here. You're actually getting 5 coins for the price of 1. This is a 5-pack of Choice slash Gem 1965 Austria 2 Groschens. All right, so you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 on the back there. So 5 for 1. Beautiful, beautiful condition on these. So we're going to start this one at $1. Again, you're bidding on 5 Austria 2 Groschens is the denomination. So it's got the heraldic eagle on the reverse as well with the shield. It's a really beautiful design on these. And what I'll do is I'll put it in one of these top loaders to keep it all together for the winner. There you go. Puppy's not going anywhere, and the coins are not going to shift or overlap. Cameron Neal with the win on that one there. Congrats. Speaking of beauty, the next one that we have here is a 1934 Brazil 2000 race. Okay. It's this is about as a slider as you could get here. This is about AU58 beauty right there. These are I believe these are 500 fine on this one here. Let me double check for you. 1934. Numista is our friend. Yes, it is 500 fine silver. Okay. Again, this coin here is a little bit bigger than a standard U.S. quarter. All right. So we have the script is in Latin. All right. So on the reverse, you have the female figure representing the Republic in her head and gird up the neck, the Phrygian cap, Phrygian Cap of Liberty, ornamented with laurels, all surrounded by 21 stars, one for each state in Brazil. All right. So this is a larger denomination piece. All right, we'll start this one at $1. It's a nice one here. So one of the nicer roll coins. By design, 1934, again, 2000 race, 500 fine silver, 0.500. Bill, you could get them anywhere. You could get them from a sports card store. You could buy them on Amazon. They come in packs of, I think, 50 or 100. You could buy the much larger packs of them. Um, I use them for shipping coins. They're awesome. All right, Bill, there you go. That's a great one there for you. Nice pickup, sir. Yeah, it's silver, Sasquatch. That one is 500 fine. All right, another really pretty one here coming up next. This is the 1896 Hungary one Corona or one crown. There you go. That's what that one looks like there. The date is right there. It's in small type. And then there's a reverse. A group of Hungarian conquerors, one of them on horseback. All right. So this is silver. It's 0.835 silver. Overall weight's 5 grams of the coin. And only 1 million of these were made. So pretty light mintage there on the on this one. Again, it's 1896 1 year type Hungary one Corona or one crown. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful silver piece there. This one is about the size of a U.S. quarter, and it's got the edge design on there as well. By the way, Bill is the resident world coin guy on here. He likes the nicer stuff. So we'll have more, that's for sure. This came out of my personal collection that I've been amassing. This one was probably right around 2008. I did a lot of collecting of world coins right after the turn of the century, all the way up to about 2011. It's right before I started my YouTube channel. I actually did a few videos talking about some of these very coins right after I started that. Back in the heyday, back when I was a young buck, you know. There you go, Mr. Bill. I think we're all ready for some US, huh? And that's okay. We have more world coins to come. Actually, let me do this next one. This next one is hot, ladies and gentlemen. Toner, 1874, Germany 1 mark. Look at this thing. It's very pretty. Very nice one. And it is silver, in case you guys were wondering. This one will do $1 start. Whoever gets this one will be a proud owner. I mean, the lighting and the video does not do this coin justice for sure when it comes to revealing that color. This thing has got like greens and blues and all the good stuff. And on the side here with the eagle, you have spots of orange that's very explosive. It just pops off the coin. All right. 1874. This is also the D mint mark, I believe. Yeah. Wilhelm II was in charge of Germany at the time. 90% silver, so 0.900. I think it's more collectible than just a silver melt value. Obviously, it's got the reeded edge on there as well. 1874 D, one mark, not Denver, Dusseldorf. All right, Bill, another one to appreciate. A lovely one she be. That was lot number 23. All right, we got some U.S. coins. Here's a two pack, 58P, 58D, Lincoln Wheat cents. Nice choice gem, choice slash gem examples. If you need this date, it's the last date of that wheat cent reverse. It's even got some of the original mint grease right on the surface of these. It's very cool. You can actually on this one see the swath of grease go across the coin. So make sure you don't rub it with your finger. Just keep the original mint grease on there. That really lends to the eye appeal of the coin. All right, Joe Lark, there you go. Nice pickup there. And we have one more, 58 and 58D. Last set here, if you did miss out on the first one. So you're getting a pair of gems. Again, these were handpicked by me for quality. 58P and a 58D coming to you. Well, patient chef, that's something that you have to personally think about. Because if it were me, I would be kind of on the fence about it. Because I've done it. I've actually sent out what I thought to be nice, high end, graded, non-graded Lincoln sets, and they come back 66. Because they would have to grade at least a 67 for it to be worthwhile. And you have to be really, really hard on yourself when it comes to grading. It's sometimes just really not that easy. All right, so we have a number of incredibly exquisite 55 S's. This is an awesome date here. 55, and it's San Francisco. Here's the first one up here. I think for the first time, we're going to activate our sudden death on this one here. All right, so 15-second sudden death. Let's go ahead and try it out on for size. 55S. Look at this thing. This is a lower minted, I believe the lowest mintage out of all of the 1950s Lincoln Wheat cents. And you're getting one here that's in just really, really dashing condition. The first one's going to Joe Lark. There you go. If I'm in Canada and ship to Florida, do I pay Florida taxes or Canadian taxes on whatnot? Oh, I believe you're gonna pay for exporting it, right? If you send it out to Florida. I don't know how it is from Canada going into the US. I know what it's like from the US going into Canada. I know the shipping rate's a little bit higher than, what you would normally pay if say I was shipping from California to New York, So it's generally, especially for a first class parcel of about 3 to 4 ounces, if I'm paying $4 here, I'm going to be paying $8 to $9 sending it to Canada. So there is that. The difference in price with the shipping is notable. Here's another 55S again, another hand-picked Gemmy gem. These are easily 65 grade caliber coins. I went through probably 200 coins and picked a really small handful for you guys. 55S, Lincoln Wheat Cent, Jemmy Red, really pretty coin. All right, that one's going to Dave. There you go. All right, there's another one there, 55S. And that one's good to go. 15 seconds, sudden death. All right, last one standing at the end wins. Again, I handpick these. Look at the fields, see how clean they are. That's usually where you see a lot of contact marks, is in those fields. Tiz wanted some of the action. Got himself one there. Thank you. There's another one there. Again, an incredible coin. These are really nice. It took a while to go through a couple hundred of this date. You know, I was looking for other things, but most importantly, finding some of the nicest examples for the show tonight was paramount. All right, Patrick, there you go. All right, there's another one there, 55S. And that one's live. The DDO of a 55S? No. I was actually looking for the RPM number one, the FS 101. I bought some BU rolls of these this week. I also have a 42S BU roll that we might part out. But it's got like a myriad of different grades in there. It's got some red browns, it's got some full reds. It's an awesome day too, 42S. All right, there you go. Holy smokes. Is that all 750 coins? If I can imagine, if it was $10 per coin, that's $7,500. All right. Thank you, Jashad. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you and everyone else tonight. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you ought to, sell some of the other ones so you can pay for that. Oh, hey, $8 per coin. Okay, well, I was close. Yeah, I know with bulk. Are you doing NGC? Here's another one here, 55S. We just have a few more of these. All right, Bill. There you go, sir. Wow. What kind of coins are they? Are they Lincoln cents, or it's just kind of like a smattering of different things? All right. There's one more there. If you haven't gotten these, ladies and gents, now's the opportunity to do just that. We're coming up to the nitty gritty, and then we have singles of various dates. This is the one date where I had multiples of. But again, I did cherry pick for the nicest examples. Joe Lark won that one there, lot 33. Certainly, we're coming up to the end here. There's another one there, 55S. Sounds like one for the ages. Mercury dimes, huh? Ooh, can't wait. All right, Chris, thank you. And another one, 55S, 15 seconds sudden death. Again, I picked just the top flight examples. 150 Mercury. Jeez Louise, man. I can't wait to hear what you get. That's phenomenal. All right, well, that was the last 55S. Here's a single 58 Philly. Let's go ahead and do this one here. 15-second sudden death on the 58 Philly. I only have one of these, folks. All right, that one's going to Tiz. Thank you. Okay, so how in the world do we go from 1958 to a red brown 35S, which is a vastly different rarity by itself in mid-state conditions? So 35S here. Took off sudden death on this one. There you go. That one is alive on the 35S. Awesome date too. And I would consider this red brown, you know, but incredibly lustrous too. There's not a whole lot of brown on this to speak of. Patient chef, yeah. Well, I just need to get some varieties and errors up in here, huh? Because that's what it's all about. Yeah, we're gonna be doing another PCMR for tomorrow morning, so stay tuned. We're actually not traveling this weekend. We actually have a little bit of a break, which is nice. I love a little reprieve. We've been just on the go the last 3, 4, 5 weekends. And I could certainly use a break, especially with how hot it's been here in the area. All right, Joe Lark, there you go. Well done. That's pretty. 42 Philly. Yeah, we've got the goods tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, people were asking for Lincoln wheats and all types. You know, we sold the circulated rolls earlier. Those are always a hit. Now we got some of these, and I don't have dupes. I don't have dupes with some of these other dates. So what you see more than likely is going to be the only one that you see tonight. Look how just simply amazing this one is. Christine, yeah, yeah, some real beauties, especially if you're looking to do an upgrade on some of these dates that you may have in an album. You know, these fit the bill for sure. Yeah, it's 42 Philly. That one's going to Tiz. Thank you. We are just moving along, ladies and gents, like a well-oiled machine. How about a 42D coming up? I'd say that one's a real peach as well. Yeah, we don't mess around here, ladies and gents. We have some pretty examples to show off, and we're not shy of selling these. Again, 42p coming in. Maybe we'll sell this one for $2. We'll see. 42D Lincoln Weedy is a real sweetie. Nice gem coin. The flash of luster. No carbon spotting on this one too, which is a huge plus. $9 Morgans. Yeah, I might reserve that. Tuesday nights can be $9 Morgan nights or peace dollars. We've been known to sell a peace dollar here and there for $9 or 10. Is it 10? I know Armour usually gives me crap about it, and I joke around. It's kind of like a rite of passage at this point. I don't care. You know, we take the winners and losers all in one. But we also developed some really strong relationships with our customers too because of that. $11. Yeah, see, you were out hanging around this whole time, Mr. Moore. All right, Tiz with a 42D there. Another awesome one here too. 46S. You know what's funny? I I do, but I didn't put any in tonight's show. The 43 Steelies. I actually have a full roll of them. That's sitting in my thing that I have to go through. So yeah, I would say we probably have some for Tuesday's show. I haven't even set up any other shows after today. So let's go ahead and do the 46S. Again, pretty like the previous one. Just unbelievable red popping off here. Those fields are clean as a daisy too. Hey Adam, do you have Steelies on your show on Sunday? You might have a customer dropping by. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I'm sure Adam has a few of them. The cool part about steel scents is that they're so well struck that you would need to find one that grades at least like a 67 plus to feel good about it. That's generally where they're kind of like very equitable, is in 67 plus. Okay. Mr. Cottage in the hizzle. Thank you, sir. 47 Philly. I'm telling you, we got some of those good dates in there. 47 Philly. You're welcome. You're welcome. My pleasure, Jeremy. I haven't even gone through them yet. Patient. If you're talking about the 43, I have a full roll of 43 Ps that I still need to go through. It's actually in one of those the Megrig tubes, the ones that some would say you have to throw into a freezer and let it get crispy, crunchy, and then smack it with a hammer. Those ones there. Yeah, so you know the coins are going to be crazy coming out of those. Or a heat gun, yeah. I prefer the heat gun method over the freezer, especially with steel scents. You don't want any moisture on those. All right, Tiz, there you go. How about that? A 47 Philly. That's a date that I don't usually have up on here, but there you go. We got one. Nice. Here's a 47D. Another awesome date there. Let's go ahead and do this one. 47 Denver. Again, I think I know how to pick these. The quality is something that I particularly strive for. I do care about the highest quality I could get for my money because I know you guys would appreciate that. You're not just bidding on some mid state 64 coin. You're getting something that is clean as a thistle. 59S. Don't tell me Lincoln Cent. They didn't make a 59S. They made a 59 proof that was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Guess what? Another 35S. This one is a true red brown. You have mostly red on the obverse, and then a nice. I think this was a roll ender. So this was the end of the roll, and it's a little bit toned as well. That's cool. 35S red brown, tough date, man. Right here. This is kind of like the what do they call it? The Jekyll and Hyde coin, I guess. You know, the tale of two sides. The obverse is a real dynamo. Yeah, this is an S, 35S. Okay, another great, tougher date. A true red brown specimen. It's a toned brown on the reverse, nice red on the front. A very eye catching color coin for sure. All right, cottage. There you go, sir. Yeah, no one's snoring in this room, by the way. Just want to let you guys know that. Not me. I'm not snoring. Wow. This is killer. 47S. Now that is a tough date. Tough, just like 42S is. 42S is on another level. I have a full roll, and maybe a couple of them are full reds. It's yeah, it's a tough one. 47S Gemmy Gemster. 52S, yeah. For it being an S mint, people are sweating the Philadelphia minted 50, 51, 52, 3, 4, 5. Well, maybe not the 5. 58 can be a little bit tough too in Philly, especially if you're gunning for a top pop grade. Yeah, but 52S, yeah, they could be a little junky looking, if you know what I mean. 47S though, this one's a really nice one. I'm yeah, yeah. It's funny. I was looking through my inventory, Adam. I have a really nice 55p, but it's a poor man's double die. I was actually considering posting it on the Bay and selling it as a poor man's double die because I know there's people that like them, and for nice red specimens they pay stupid amounts of money, like 40-50 bucks for them. So I wanted to test the theory out. I think I will probably do that here this weekend, run it for 7 days or something. Hey, this is a good one here too. Don't tell Paula. Hey, I won't. Hey, but if I do a full disclosure, then it won't really matter. But I wanted to try it and possibly do a video on it. Now it does have a tiny little spot right there next to T. 48S coming up next here. 48S, very pretty example too. It's swirly. That's like the ice cream equivalent to soft serve, is what I see on this coin. It's like the best combination of chocolate and vanilla into one of those cardboard bowls, and you just enjoy it. That's what this thing looks like. It's a 48S, ladies and gents. Really, really pretty example. Cottage coming in back in there. Put me back in, boss. I got this. And that land pirate coming back in. Yeah, ice cream is sounding good right about now, but call me lazy. I'm like too tired to go out and get some. That might all change. That might all change in about how long? 35, 40 minutes. It's probably what I have left here. Cottage, there you go. Oh, matcha wine, I wish. I went through about 30 coins and I didn't like any of them. Hey, that's why I'm saying any of the Philadelphia 50s, they're stupid tough, man. A lot of them I dislike. I'll have to go. I'll have to go back in and see what I have for 50 Philly. I had one, and I don't know. It was struck with deteriorated dyes, so it's not the prettiest. Uh, check this one out. Wow, 35S. That's probably the best 35S we've had tonight. I got lucky with the 35Ss here recently. Bought a Lincoln Cent collection, a small one, of about 80 coins, 30s and 40s for the most part. And there were a few of these little nuggets of gold. That is pretty. Whew, man. I tell you, you get the right S Mint 30s coin and it's flashy. Like 38S is beautiful. It can be beautiful. 39S as well. 35S. That's just that's a great date right there. Tis, man, the bargain of the day. I gotta say that one was awesome. Well, you guys like that Woody from earlier. Here's another one here. Check this one out. How about a 29 Woody red brown? Probably more brown than red brown. Oh, I'm pulling for you, man. That is a huge ass coin. That's the type of thing that dreams are made of right there. 29 wood grainer. Take a look, ladies and gents. If you blink, you'll miss. Nice earlier date. The texturing and wood graining on this one is second to none. That's a really pretty obverse too. Just that the streaks of color going across it is it's memorable. That's the type of stuff that we long for. Hey, well, that's winner, Patrick. Thank you. I know there were people asking for some teens. How about this one? A nice minty brown 1918. Heck yes, dude. Let's do it. I know there's a few of you that'll like this one here. 1918 minty brown, probably a 64 grade. This thing is dripping with luster, even with the full oxidation of the coin. Just incredible. It looks a heck of a lot different than one that's been like cleaned to death. Oh, breaks my heart when I see those. Like, hey, why'd you do that? Because the coin was already mid state. You know, it could have been something. It could have been something. Oh yeah, it just takes time. There's a lot. Adam can attest to this. Even dealers, they miss out on stuff. The best thing you could do is go to some of these large shows. That's what he does. He's going to be at the ANA show, and he's gonna hit it out of the park like he normally does. He's very intentional. He's very patient. That's key to the cherry picking game, and he does his research. He Lincoln Man. Hey, that's the perfect person to buy this. Well done. Thank you. You know, one day he's going to do a video on live coin Q&A of how he does it. And I'm telling you, he is a wealth of knowledge. He took after me. So he did go to Blue Ridge Silverhound University for, you know, some of the top tips and education that, you know, free money can ask for. All right. And I did save the best 35S for last. I feel like that this thing is a contender to be one of the best ones of the night. This is the last Lincoln of the night, by the way, if you're wondering. There you go. 35S. Superb, superb example. I know there's some of you are like, well, I just bought one of your 35S's. Don't make me buy another. The Dalton show. Oh, yeah, the Blue Ridge coin show. That's in Georgia, right? I would assume it's in Georgia because there's a Blue Ridge coin shop there as well. So, yeah. They didn't really actually name it Blue Ridge Silverhound, right? It's just the Blue Ridge coin show. Okay, we have them in air. We have one coming in here. 43 Philly. Just crazy flaky lamination. It looks like a croissant on the obverse there. It's a retained lamination, and you got all the bits and pieces, and you got some on the reverse. This thing was falling apart, man. So nice defective planchet error there. 43p Silver War nickel. Let's go ahead and do it. There you go. $1 start on this one here. This is a pocket change market report piece if I ever saw one. Laminations, you know, they have their time in the sun. It's all about how dramatic they are. Like if you have just a little tab, you know, it's like, that's okay. But it really depends on the overall coverage, you know, of that lamination. So Adam just put up the link to his show on Sunday. That's his next scheduled show. Coin Curious. Hey, there you are. Hope you're having a great night, Coin Curious. All right, that was a nice one. And here's some selections of coins that just came out of a recent purchase. Here is a really incredible 46D Jefferson nickel. Beautiful radioactive gold toning on the obverse there. Obviously, these were at one point, I would speculate they were in a older Dansko album. Those usually do a really good job at toning these this way. So they got those albums from like the late 70s, early 80s that had a little sulfur in them. So they produced some pretty nice coins. Yeah, this is a 46D. Not quite full steps on there, but very well struck. Kanoa, that's awfully specific and awfully expensive. I'm afraid I do not have one of those. I ended up selling my Bison note during the holidays. I haven't bought another one since. They're expensive, my friend. But I do hope you find what you're looking for. You know, definitely consider checking out like Heritage Auctions as well. They're gonna have some of that on their next show. I would imagine their next big show. Here's another good one too from that same album. It's got the gold and a little bit of rose in there. 49D Jefferson nickel. Let's Let's go ahead and do this one here, and it is running. Oh, it must be a high grade piece too, Kanoa, I would imagine. 25K. That's got to be a crispy unk beauty. Yeah, 62. Wow, impressive. Was it a star note too? I guess you had a pretty good reason to sell it for sure. I mean, it is a lot of money, and some people that could change some lives for sure, especially today with everything so expensive still. Oh, newbie, yeah, we had some foreign coins. We still have some here in the mix. We got graded pieces. We got raw pieces. All right, so we just had the 49D. How about 49S? Again, not quite full steps, but a nice example. 49S. There you go. And Numi will always have more. I have more tonight. I even have ancients too. I think someone was asking for ancients last week. So I do have a couple that I did bring out for the show. I mean, I do have more world coins. I got some select nicer British as well. We had some South America pieces that we ended up selling tonight too. 49S. That one's going to Joe Lark. Thank you. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. I'd say we got about 35 minutes left on tonight's stream. It's been fantastic. Very casual experience tonight. I know there's a lot of other streamers you could go to, but I'm glad you chose me. All right, let's keep on rolling. We got a small little pile of coins here. Can't wait to get to these absolutely amazing proof coins coming up here. How about yeah, this one's got color on it. 52S. 52S. Look at that. Yeah, it's got some gold in there. Definitely a Dansko coin. Nice luster too. There you go. Tougher day too. This is one of those dates where it's next to impossible to find full steps. 53S, of course, is kind of like the crown jewel of the series. If you add one in like a 66 full stepper, many multiples of ten thousands of dollars, 20, 30, $40,000. And it really depends on how high you get that ceiling. 87. Now, I'm willing to bet probably close to 100% humidity too. No, this is not full step. If it was, it would be going to PCGS right this minute. I would probably overnight this sucker. All right, cottage. There you go. Now, I will say this. We have a beauty on our hands here. 59D. a very choice coin. It does say full steps. It's got 5 full steps per the grading standards. That's exactly enough to get that designation. 59D. Granted, it's not a 53S, but heck, we'll take it. So, Evan, you got like the perfect weather, man. You probably have that nice kind of prevailing wind coming in. 112 heat index. My goodness. Yeah, I'd say they do save you. You're very much what's the word? It's spoiled living where you're at. I remember the couple times we went to Hawaii, we just didn't want to leave. But it was, I think we were there living as tourists and not living like locals, and that's why we felt like it was too expensive. So, we'll know and we'll learn our lesson someday. Yeah, who got that one? Tiz. Wow. Hey, that works. Um, what is this thing? Oh my gosh, I forgot. I forgot that this one even came in here. It did. This is quite the treat for you guys. 55D. Oh, Jen, we're hitting a stride. We're still rolling. I'm not calling it early yet. I I woke up about half an hour into the show, and now I've just been. I'm good. 55D. This is one of those dates where luster is non-existent. Look at this thing. That's got the luster. I saw this. I was tickled to even see this one. There, Dave. There. To say that was the deal of the night. I've said that a few times already. Yeah, where's where'd our guy go? Because we got world coins coming up here. We have some bangers. How about a 61 proof cameo? And it's got a nice purple tone to it. Where was this thing hiding at? All right, there you go. 62 proof. Sorry, 61 proof cameo. Again, as we know, frosty cameo devices are quite scarce on early 60s proof anything, not just nickels, but cents, dimes, quarters, halves, especially those pesky Franklin half dollars. They are, yeah, kind of crazy. It's kind of a two-way battle here. Dave coming in hot on this one, on the 61 proof Jefferson, and then we got Patrick. Adam, I agree. Yeah, I mean, a lot of 50s dates are stupid, and they're kind of annoying too, especially when you actually invest in VU rolls and you go through them and you bought a lot of them and you're sitting there. You're like, there's got to be one out of the 10 rolls I just spent a buttload of money on, and you might have gotten just a shade close on it. Purple toned 62. See, that's showing the purple a little bit better. But when they have no cameo on them, yeah, they're like mirrors, But this one's, again, you have to have this thing in hand to appreciate it more. The toning wise, 62 proof Jefferson nickel, and that's, by the way, the last proof of that. Hot, steaming, flaming, Cheetos, garbage. Dave, that's your birth year. Which one? The 61? That's probably why you were trying on that one there. All right. Well, you guys will like these. How about some SLQs in the house? We got 1930 fine plus, so fine 15. I'm incredibly conservative grade wise on these because they're all VF20 also very close to a 15 on an SLQ. All right, let's go ahead and do this one here. 30 Philly, 30p, Standing Liberty quarter, nice, honest, problem-free example. And I don't have dupes of these dates, by the way. Well, I lied. I got one more 30. That's like very similar in grade, too. Yeah. I probably like this one a little bit more than the next one. I think it has a little bit more bite to it. Bill wins that one there. All right, here's the next one here. Call me crazy. It might have been a light old cleaning at some point. So there's another one there. Let's do it. Again, I have this one pegged at around a fine 15 grade wise. Has plenty of the devices and design on this one. Even still has some of the feather detail on the wing. That one's usually just soft to begin with. They didn't do anything with that one. Crazy one. We actually have a 26S tonight. That's one of the good ones. If you guys are looking for a spicy key to really bite into, stay tuned. All right, Patrick with the kill. There you go, my man. Here's a 29D and fine 12. It's got kind of a nice toned reverse there on that one with those lines. All right, 29D. We got our first branch mid example right here. And nice one, too. Another problem free type. If you don't want to spend hundreds or thousands on these and you just want a pretty good example that you can be proud of, look no further. We're still waiting on our token $10 Morgan kind of sale, where it's sold for way too cheap than what it's worth. We're always due for at least one or two of those per show. That's an awesome date, Dave. 18S. Sounds familiar. All right, coin anxiety. All right, that one there. It's in the books. There's a 27, also in fine 12. Heck yeah, man. They're all very wildly consistent in grade. You can't really ask for anything better. It keeps the cost down, and the coins just look gosh darn good. 27p. Could this be our $2 quarter for the night? No. Oh, shoot. We could only hope, right? $5 might do it, though. No, no shot. Yeah, Bill, wait for it. Oh, man. It'll happen one day. One day, the $11 piece dollar will make a return. All right, there you go. No, there you don't go. Well, it's still Dan Mack. Dan Mack is still the top guy for this one. All right, he's still the top guy. You know how I know? Yeah, because the name's popping up on my end as the winner. All right, thank you, Dan. All right, we're getting to some spiciness here. Here's a 25p and fine 15. That one hasn't been cleaned. This thing's got just age of circulation and dirt on it. Not actual physical dirt, but the crustiness Very original, yep. 25p and fine 15. Could this be our $3? $3 will do it. That'll make me say, damn, that was cheap. Yeah, that's kind of like our $11 piece dollar. We're trying to go for okay, $8. It's beyond that, I would say. You know. Full Liberty on there. You got a lot of design details on the drapery. Handsome coin. And that one's going to Bill. Yeah, Evan. It's kind of like a running joke that we have because the last like month or so, because in today's market, a peace dollar or a Morgan dollar, just a common date condition probably doesn't matter too much. They generally sell for between like say $26 and $30. Yeah, $30 or so. Yep. So I had a couple. I had a peace dollar and a Morgan that I sold here in the last like 2-3 weeks. One of them, the peace dollar, sold for $11. That kind of took everybody by surprise. The Morgan sold, I think, for either $9 or $10. Yeah, it was quite interesting. I'm like, what's happening here? People who were either asleep or the app, did them dirty or did me dirty rather. All right, so I have a very interesting one here. So it's got no readable date, but we do know it is a 1917 S Type 1 obverse. It does have the S mint mark, no stars under the eagle, so that only leaves the 17S. So we do know what it is. It's fair. It's a super low ball. It's cool though. I mean, hey, if you want one of the tougher dates of Standing Liberty quarters, in spite of the fact that it does not have a readable date, this is the one here. Very identifiable. The moment it had that mint mark and no stars on the reverse, it's a shoe in. Numi. Let's see. How about I have British? I actually have a couple of silver denarius, Roman Empire ancients. I've got I've got these beautiful proof Bahamas. I have a lot of stuff, man. I will show you whatever you need. Again, this is a 17 Type S, very, very fair condition. You can tell your friends and your other coin cohorts, like, yeah, I got a 17S. It's a real beaut, Clark. And you show them this thing, and they'll probably laugh at you for a second, but at the same time appreciate it because it would straight grade with any grading company you send it to. Edward, there you go. Man, that's awesome. Well done. All right, and this is the one you guys been waiting for. Okay, so in perspective, I'm considering, starting this one at least, for a cheap minimum bid. 26S in VF 35. That's not a scratch, by the way. That's just a tone mark right on there. 26S. So, value wise on this one, let's say if this was in a graded holder, and I'll give you kind of like a range of grading and value for this one. It's awesome looking. So on this one here, if we went to VF 30, $80. VF35, which is kind of like where I think it's at, it's $100. XF40 is 150. So it's a great semi-key date coin here. Um, so if we went with VF30 prices at 80, here's where I could start this one out at, and it's going to be a killer deal on there, especially if no one else bids on it. Then it'll really be just the deal of the century, I would say. Maybe not the century, maybe of the decade. All right, so there you go. 26S. You know, there's a few of you that want this and need it. All right, half of VF30 money starting out. We got to start somewhere. It ain't gonna be $1. You know, not saying that $40 is what I feel is acceptable, but shoot, it's a really nice coin, guys. This guy, you've got little pockets of mint luster in there too. What else more can you ask for? Again, that's a little toning swath right there. That is not a contact mark or anything like that. Is it cleaned? It could possibly be a dipping. This looks more of what a dipping does. It has no hairlines, but it could have been slightly over dipped a little bit. It even has it's even got a die clash on the reverse. So yeah, it's got some personality. Robble, it's funny. I always have Barbara has. I didn't put any in tonight's show. I always have Barbara has and quarters, and they're usually VG fine or better. I even usually put in VFs in there too. I don't have any for tonight for you. I'm so sorry. All right, and then the last raw type coin. I think some of you probably like this too. 1873 closed three variety 3 cent nickel. 390,000 mintage. It's about an AU53 stunner of a coin. Call me crazy. We'll start this one at $1. I mean, it's a great. Yeah, check back on Tuesday. I'll put some in there. I usually put some in every show. 1873, 3 cent nickel, and AU53. Again, closed three varieties. So the three is pinched in more on there. Only 390,000 produced. It does. Yep. The open three is a lot more available. I think the mintage is about double what this one is, or pretty close to it. So this one here, a much better date. 38's like that's cheap, man. That is. I'd be jumping up and down if I got for that. This is more closer to like an $80 coin in this condition. Probably a little bit more than that. I think I was using XF45 money when I was researching it. So, all right, Tiz, there you go. Yeah, that's a great deal. All right, so one of my proud acquisitions is what's coming up next. I've actually had a few pretty good stuff coming in. So 1975 Bahamas proof set. Only 45,000 minted. I've never owned this one. I've looked up and down to find a set that doesn't have any of the adhesive stains on them. Because when these are packed, they're packed in a kind of like I don't know what you call it, like a blister pack of sorts, and they're held together with two clear or translucent films, and they have adhesive on it, so it leaves a staining on there. These don't have them. So we're going to sell every single coin in this proof set individually. So it gives people an opportunity to kind of like pick and choose which ones they want. So we're going to start out with the 1 cent denomination. This is kind of like a nickel brass composition is what they call it. So this is one of the more, exclusive sets out there. So we'll start this one out. $1 start on there. It's got the starfish. Again, very pretty. The proof quality is off the charts on these. Again, if you buy even one, man, it's 45,000 mintage is incredibly low. That is in the toilet low. So that's the crest design. I told you guys, the piece of currency that we sold from the Bahamas has the same crest. It's got the flamingo and the marlin. I like to say that they're dancing together. Don, this particular one right here, and the composition is all different from one coin to another. This one is what they call, I guess, nickel brass. So it's like a lighter shade of brass on there. All right, Edward, congratulations. That's the start of something great here. Let's see what we do on this next one. And then we do have graded pieces as well that will entertain. We have a BU Bank original bank wrap roll of 1955 Roosevelt dimes, also coming up. It's the lowest minted business strike coin across the whole series. So we have that coming up. Should be pretty nice. Can't wait. All right, here's the next one here. Here's the 5 cent nickel. There you go. That one has the pineapple with the little reef at the bottom. All right, let's go ahead and do this one again. Mintage of only 45,000 pieces made. It's one of the lower minted 70s proof set world proof sets. And I've been looking for this for probably the last year or so. And yeah, I had the opportunity just here recently to grab a hold of this. There you go. Again, the craftsmanship is off the charts. All right, Patrick, you got the nickel there. I see where we're going to slowly come to a head because the big chasers out of this set is coming up here momentarily. All right, the next one up. Check out the scalloped edge on this one with the pair of fish there. Some of the water plants. This is the 10 cents denomination, Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Again, same verse as the first, 45,000 mintage. There you go. This one's live. It's a very, very neat shape and design as well. Papa Jocko says, hey, nobody's bidding on this. I'll buy it for $1. It'll be the best damn thing I ever paid $1 on, too. So this is the 10 cents. It's way bigger than a Roosevelt dime. It's nickel sized. So it's about the size of a standard US nickel if you're trying to comprehend, sizing of these. Yeah, that's what we have here on this one. All right. Dave coming in with the last second snipe there. Very determined to grab a rarity. And he wins. Thank you, Dave. All right, now things are starting to get a little bit oddballish. Okay, what do I mean by that? We have this one here, the rounded square, 15 cents. This one is neat, and it's actually like this and not like this. So it's more of a diamond shape. Again, 45,000 mintage. You're welcome, Dave. Always appreciate you. Nathan, that's how they do it in the Bahamas. Yeah, I might want to, indulge in that too. Maybe possibly Drink a Mai Tai before it all goes down. I don't know. We'll see. 15 cents. It's a nickel dime or a dimicle or something. All right. Patrick. There you go. All right. And the last base metal, this one is actually really nice. The quarter, 25 cents with the sailing ship design on there. I would say this is going to be the last opportunity because the rest of them, the silver ones, are ridiculous. They are incredibly expensive. Um, and for those of you that actually bought the first couple coins, you should check online. How much they've sold for is going to surprise you. Yeah, some of them have sold for like 15 to 30 bucks a piece. So you guys got some great deals there. The few of you that got them for $8, $10. And this one's really neat. I know there's a few boat lovers here on stream that will appreciate this one. Again, this is the quarter denomination. The next one up is wild and crazy. Let's all get wild and crazy together. Cottage, thank you, sir. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Our first silver, the 50-cent piece with the marlin jumping out of the waves, 0.800. I even threw in the actual silver weight, 0.2667 ounces. These silvers sell for a stupid amount of money online. Not how much they're asking, but actual realized prices. Some of these, especially graded specimens in Proof 69, are hundreds of dollars. And this is the real reason why that I wanted to source one of these is just to sell them raw and give these collectibles to people that will appreciate them without having to spend hundreds of dollars for them. The big one is yet to come. It's $18. That's a drop in the bucket on this one. That is a highway robbery ish type deal. So here's what I'm going to do. So the next three are big, but I am going to sell the biggest one because believe it or not, it's not. It's the one that doesn't sell for the most amount of money, if that makes sense. And that's the this big dog right here. This is the $5 denomination, sterling silver. It's well in excess of 1 ounce actual silver weight, 1 1/4 ounce actually. Um, this thing is a two-headed monster. I believe one of these sold either on Heritage Auctions or David Lawrence here recently within the last month or so in a perfect 70 for, I don't know, 1,800 bucks, something like that. This thing is a monster. This is bigger than any Silver Eagle out there as far as size. It's huge. So let's go ahead and do this one here. Again, doing something crazy. You guys know the actual silver weight. It's sterling silver. This one has the Bahamas flag on the front. $5 denomination. Commonwealth of the Bahamas. This is a major one here. But we saved the best two coming up next. This thing is wicked clean. My goodness. It's got a speck of dust right there, by the way. That's not, you know, a milk spot or anything. I've never had these. Picked them up this one time just to see what it does. Because it's I've sold a lot of world proof coins, this is the one I wanted a lot. Okay, we got that one out of the way. Yeah, the next two are crazy. These are the ones that people buy the sets and they break them up and they just want these two coins. That's it. They don't even want the big one for whatever reason. Even though it's a big monstrous chunk of silver, it's these next two coins that are the pursuit of this set. Because graded examples, people actually send these things out, and they come back to 69. They're like $500-$600 coins, and then perfect 70s are 4,000 or 5,000. So the first one here. All right, I think I'm just going to take this out of the holder. I think it looks better when you can see it out of the holder. So this is the $1 denomination, 0.800 fineness, 0.64666 ounces of silver. So just under half an ounce. But that all really does not matter. This is the conch design. This is one of the biggest island chain pursuit coins known to man. This is the crown jewel, or one of two crown jewels. And again, I can't even believe I'm starting this at $1, but heck, there it is, guys. No, it's cool. One coin short, it's fine. I'll take it. And if you guys are considering sending these out, I would say do a quick little flash dip with these. It's not going to hurt, you know, and that puppy will be ready to go. It's either going to come back two grades, either 69 or 70. But boy, I am just blessed to have the opportunity to showcase these pieces for you. Yeah, it's not every day that I come across this set. Again, only 45,000 minted. You know, it's a biggie. It's a good one. Yeah, Bill Walton, man, he's uh he's the man, and this coin is the boss. And we have another good one coming up. This is like 1A, 1B as far as like the two most singular important coins. Bill, I was like, holding my breath. I mean, you're going to love this thing, man. Oh, that's cool. All right, this next one. This is, I would say, arguably, this edges out the conch shell as being the singular best piece out of it. And I think it has more to do with the fact that it's not 0.800 silver. This is a sterling piece. So this one is 925. And because of that, it gives this one a slight edge. All right, on the last one here, $2 denomination. It is sterling, 0.925, 0.8863 ounces, actual silver weight. And there you go. They called this one the Kissing Flamingos. That's possibly the best one there. Again, if you were going to grade this, I would say probably do a quick dip. I'll get rid of whatever little haze is on there. But these coins, when they come out of that sticky cellophane mess that they put them in, yeah, these things get a whole bunch of like white crap all over them, and they're really, really tough to find that doesn't have that. But a quick little dip and like easiest, or Tarnex or something will take care of whatever haze is on there. And it's especially important on these types right here where they don't have that adhesive stuck on there. Well, guys, here we go. Last one. The last Bahamas proof coin and the biggie. The Kissing Flamingos is what they call this one, again, with the sun setting in the back. Just pretty. Again, this one sells for worlds more over the $5 piece, the big one that we sold a few moments ago. And it's mostly because of the design. The design, and it's sterling. You know, you put all those things together, and that's what really cooks on this one. Wow. I was not expecting that. I was expecting this one to probably sell closer to a C note. That's awesome. All right, Bill. Congratulations. Yeah, there was a little hint of disappointment in my voice just then because yeah, that one's awesome. Congratulations, my friend. That was a good one there. Coming up next here, we have a full original bank wrap roll of 1955 Roosevelt dimes. It's the lowest minted Roosevelt dime. It's one of the keys. All right. 50 coins in there. So this one here, I do have to do as minimum start. It's gonna be a no brainer. Like this is gonna be slightly over melt, not by a whole lot. I believe what 24 times face or whatever it is what we're starting out with this one. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that, Bill. These things have gone up quite a bit. And I would be more than surprised no one bids the minimum on this. That this is nothing. This is like buying it for melt. 55p original bank wrapped Roosevelt. We'll give it the old college try. Maybe we'll do it for. Hey, Proudmaw, thank you for the raid. There you go. One more try. Only 125, just over melt for the key date of the series in a full roll. And the idea here, probably more than likely, you're going to find one with full bands and grade it because it's a rare date for that. Or keep it sealed. This is a strong sealed equity coin or roll because of the date. You can see some of the toning there on the reverse of that one there. Wells Fargo Bank, San Francisco. Bill, there you go, sir. Thank you. All right, we do have some of these ancients. We are going to sell one, at least one. So this is the Roman Empire Julia Domna. It is silver denarius from 196 to 211 AD. Okay, so it's got beautiful, beautiful, beautiful design on there. Julia has never looked better. So coin is quite old. Um, this is lot number 77. We'll start this one at $1. Again, Roman Empire, Julia Domna. Pretty old. Oh yeah, 1800 over 1800 years old right here on this one, and very very awesome coin. Nice piece there. Pieces like this generally go for about 50. Graded examples like the one I have in the back, they shoot up quite a bit more, especially for the larger size, like the double denarius that are still silver. And this one right here is very well struck. I've seen a lot of these that don't look all that good. This one's really nice. And then whoever wins this, I'll write on a little card some of the stuff about it. All right, there you go, Bill. Thank you, sir. All right, any slabs? Anyone? I think someone wanted this. This is the Gen 3 baby blue. That's a rare one. That's a pigmentation error on the label. There aren't too many of those out there. Let's see, where's my British silver? I think there's one in here somewhere. Oh, this one here. In there. 1849 Godless Florin. Really pretty. This one right here in this condition is tops. Even has some of the mint luster in the protected areas of the design. It's got toning. This is a trophy piece for any collection. So for this one I had for 450. Here's what I'm willing to do on this one just for tonight. Let's see. I just need to modify a few things here first. All right. So on this one here, I knocked off 75 bucks off this one here. That is a smoker. So I got that there. Have you guys seen have you ever seen a PCGS sample with a panda before? There's only a few of these in existence. So this is from the Hong Kong International Coin and Watch Convention. All right, this is on par to the ANA Money Show. This is their big event, and PCGS has a table there for that. But that is a rare sample slab. You can only get it at that event in Hong Kong. And it's 2023. They didn't make a whole bunch of these. It's rumored that around 24 or 25 of these are in existence, which, for a show that big, I can't even believe that they only have that many. You'd figure they do a few hundred at least. Um, so on this one, here's what I could do on this one to start out. It's worth a lot more than this. There you go. If you want a rarity right there in the sample slab, that is the one. It'll beat any rattler, any other thing out there by a mile. See, Proud Ma knows. Proud Ma wants it. All right, there you go. Hey, thank you, my lady. I appreciate you. That is a stunner. That one just kind of fell on my lap. Um, which is a good thing. I like when stuff like this comes along that you just don't see. Yeah, here's that Kentucky Plain Edge Colonial AU55. Who was it? It was well, anyways, apparently I'm selling this one too cheap because one of the big early colonial guys on here said, why you selling it for that little?" I'm like, I don't know, because we're looking to move inventory. All right, so this one here, this colonial, this is an awesome one here, AU55. It's not even the most expensive colonial. There are others out there. So 5.25 gets you an amazing piece into your collection. Again, there are better colonials, but this one here is simply amazing. Oh, Proud Ma, you're welcome. Toner, 22 piece dollar. Man, you just don't see that. You don't see that these days. We got some of these Trader B cores. Yeah, we got some of those there. Got some commemoratives. We got a little bit of everything. Ooh, yeah, we got one of these here too. 2005 P, West Virginia. The thing was minted with some beat up dies. I tell you what. It's got the cud there at 8 o'clock. It's got another cud at the very bottom at 6. Nice rim cud. It's got another one on the reverse there at 4 o'clock on the rim. That one there. Let's do this. And these are Mid State 66s. There we go. How about mid air with some die breaks on there in a 66? NGC. Look at that. It's got all the stuff typed in there like a book, which is that's pretty cool. That's amazing. I like that. The green find. That means it's money. All right, Bill. There you go, sir. Bill, I thought you blew through your budget. Well, what's up with that? Is that a little appetizer coin for the night? We still got this thing too. You know, there's at least one of you that want this. This thing has been marinating in here. There's a 55 large cent with the upright fives and VF30. You know, surprisingly, this one's affordable too. Let's go ahead and see if there's any interest here in this one. Should be. I mean, this is a no-brainer here. There you go. Incredibly well-detailed coin too. I mean, yeah, and the upright five design of the date numerals is also very cool too. Bill, you should just let Dave have it. Yeah, give your budget a break for tonight, or you just really love supporting your boy Blue. All right, there you go, Bill. Hey, Bill, I'm not stopping. We have more affordable stuff. Yeah, I know some people like that too. So we got a Proof 70 American Innovation Dollar, signed first patent. So that's the first design there. It's a nice one there. Oh, that's a sample slab, CAC-G sample slab from last year's A&A in Pittsburgh. That's a neat one there too. Hey, I love you too, brother. I love you too. You guys, you know, with the Olympics in town now, this is Special Olympics. You guys know you want this sexy beast. Any takers on the Special Olympics commemorative? The ultimate meme coin right there. We got the Tone 51 Booker T. Oh my God, this thing is amazing. Rainbow Bright. Yes, Bill, you're absolutely right. She's not the most photogenic, I can tell you that. Hey, there's another cacti sample slab. 2016 nickel. I mean, people love their sample slabs. There you go. Here's a little bonus ball for you guys. Yeah, Eunice Shriver. That's her. 2060 Jefferson nickel cacti sampler. A sample means that these were produced to hand out as kind of like promotional items to advertise the service. So CAC G, being one of the new kids on the block as far as grading is concerned, you know, they did make a number of sampler slabs, albeit not a ton of them. There you go. Want more for less. I would say that worked out perfectly. Let's see, that one is a lot 81. I mean, look at this one. That's a vault box sample slab for Series 3. I guarantee you this one is not 13 bucks though. But in case you were wondering, there you go. Yeah, these ones are very high dollar. They only made a dozen or so, dozen or 20 of them. Everybody's looking for them. I was like, well, I got a couple of them. They're not for you, but you know, how about that one there? NGC Whatnot Challenge from the World's Fair of Money. Guess what? They only made 5 of this one. Let's see. What? This one here? Pennsylvania State Quarter, the ANA show in Pittsburgh. You may run this one. This one's worth more than the 13 bucks though. The other one is just a standard nickel. This one here is more meaningful as a sampler. And this was actually, I believe, the very first CAC G sample slab was the ANA Money Show one. All right, so we'll do this one here. Don't know why I'm starting it at $1. That seems very stupid to me, but we'll do it anyways. There you go. Again, that's the very first CAC G sample slab ever made was for the Pittsburgh ANA event last year. Again, if you're looking for an early piece of CAC G anything, that this is the one here. Let's see. First ever known sample slab produced for the company. All right. Edward. There you go. And that one's in a kind of like a plastic sleeve. Also got that one there too. 10th ounce Britannia. Great off winner. Guess how many of these they made? Oh, you're in Pennsylvania, so that works out. That was made for you. They only made two of these. Just two. You know who owns the other one? Renee from Storage Wars owns the second one. He tried buying this one off of me, so he owns both pieces because he and I were a team at this great off event for NGC and whatnot. So yeah, we took home the grand prize. That's this thing here. Yeah, yeah. He tried buying this one off me for $1,000. I said no, it ain't happening, Jack. I love you, Renee, if you're out there. Yeah, nice little nuclear toned 55S there. Also got the toned 88 British 3 pence, the Jubilee head, and 63. This thing is sexy. My God. Uh, yeah, this baby blue right here. This and it's 65. This is a great grade. All right, here's what I'm willing to do on this one. Again, we're handing out deals like we're handing out candy during Halloween. This one deserves to find a new home. And it's a very unique label, too. A Gen 3 OBH is what I call it. There, this one's only 185. These typically sell for about 250 to 300. So, take home price right there. Again, the rare pigmentation change on these ones there. Sometimes you could find also yellow. So the yellow and the baby blue, the powder blue, are neck and neck in rarity. Oh, coin anxiety. I didn't see you put a bid in. There you go. Congratulations. And this one here too. I've had this one for a little bit, so we can make a deal on the 87.0 VAM 5. This one is the doubled die offers. It's a 63. It's a little bit older NGC slab as well. So this one's really nice too. It's a top 100 VAM. I had this one for 350, but I think for tonight we could definitely knock that out of the park. Knock it down a few pegs. All right. So the blowout closeout price tonight. There you go. 250 on this one, and I can't go any lower. It's under what I own it for by quite a bit, but it's a very special coin, and it'll only enhance the value in time because it's a top 100. All right. Yeah, you too, Dave. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Would you sell any of your famous pandemic scent die crackers? What, you talking this? That one there? Is that the one that you're referring to? Well, I have this one. This is the one I have remaining. You want this one? It's a high end grade, man. There aren't too many that grades out this much. I think there's one at 67, and then only a couple in 66. So for this one here, um, I did. I did have so many. I also gave away a lot of them too to other people in the community, close friends. Um, Paula Bloom, I gave her like 7 or 8 of them. Yeah, I had quite a few of them. All right, so for you, Nathan, I had this one for 800. Here's what I could do for you on this one. So 550, and you're getting one of the top grades on there. All I want is one. Yeah. I think they should have put this on the front. That should have been here instead of the reverse. It's not as impressive. That's impressive, you know. And we also have the Monster Tone 45D. I would be inclined to do a closeout price on this too. I had this one at 4.25, and for tonight only, we could do this. There you go, $300. So 125 off on the star toner. That's what I call it. 45D. It's double sided too, by the way. All right. And we can't forget about this one. Now, if you want affordable, okay, this one you guys will like. This is a very pretty Roman Empire ancient. Featuring Severa. All right, and this one here. There, only 135 on that one. She's a stunner. Again, it's an XF grade. A lot of these tend to be in that fine to VF range. So this one, definitely a better type. Bill, yeah, you were hemming and hawing, weren't you? Yeah, the SPQR collection, I think it was a made up provenance, to be honest with you. At least that's what I've heard about. I don't know what the ulterior motive of making up a provenance other than to possibly make more money off of it. Not sure. Yeah, Bill. Now you can take a break, I guess. Um, let's do one more of these, shall we? So people like this price point. So again, another double cud. This one is a bigger cud, a rim cud, and another cud right there at 4 o'clock on the obverse. So again, another 05P West Virginia. People love the start price too. This is the affordableness of some of these dye varieties and mint errors that we all love. There you go. I know there were a few of you that were trying to bid on the last one, so we'll do another one. And here you go. Roman Legion abbreviation, SPQR. Is that what it is? Okay, well that makes sense. I didn't even know. And Patrick, you don't have to take out a second mortgage. I'm just saying, you know. Please don't do that. Oh, yeah. The 500-pound elephant in a room. Yeah, I forgot about the set sitting in the back. I think what the mintage on this is only 100,000, and for a silver eagle, that is low. And this also has the special treatment on the maple leaf as well. So it's got the reading material, the pamphlet. So it's got the modified proof maple leaf, and the enhanced reverse proof silver eagle. All right, so it's got all the stats there. Probably the best packaging that they've made in quite a while. So here's the silver eagle. Yeah, you're welcome, Nathan. Always a pleasure, brother man. We're coming up to a close here. I'm going to try and sell this set. It doesn't take a whole lot of selling, and the price is so affordable for the low mintage it is. I think what I'm selling it for is criminally cheap. All right, I'm okay with that. All right, so for this one here, and here's what I'm going to say: you get this, grade it, because it's going to triple the value of the whole thing. All right, so 2 coin set, only $140. It comes with everything. Gary has been waiting for something he could, bite into, and I think this is it here. There you go. Whoops. Sorry, QE. There you go. Jashad coming in, saying, nope, I want that. So West Point minted too, Silver Eagle. And then there's your maple leaf, the enhanced pulsating type there. Gary, there you go. You got one, brother man. All right, I said I would sell this one. I think with the price is right. It's a big set with a lot going for it, and it's only going to get better and appreciate in time because it is one of the lower minted Silver Eagles. There you go. Let's see, lot number 86. Boink. Well, we did everything we could. We had a great night. Thank you guys, by the way, for an amazing, amazing Friday night. Happy August to everyone. Here's our final giveaway for the night right there. This 1976 bicentennial proof with the $7. You weren't supposed to see that. I'm just kidding. With the upcoming 250th anniversary, you know, the bicentennials should be getting a little bit more heat the closer we get to 2026. There you go. We're going to use the good old Pride of Two Nations there on that one. Thank you all for a fantastic night. Yeah, we're going to get this stuff out this weekend. And for those of you that got the Bahamas proof silvers, I hope you guys enjoy it. Bill, you could, yeah, I don't know. You know what? It'd be great if they did 12 different designs and they released all 12 in 2026. That would be pretty cool, you know? Just just leave with variety. I think people love variety, you know. That's something that I know that I would love myself. I want something with collectability that I could go and chase each design. Kind of like the state quarters, but condense it all in 1 year. That means they'd have to release one every month. And the mintage will probably be relatively light too, because of that. Yeah, Edward, I did see your message come through. It kind of popped down on my iPhone, so I'll check my inventory and possibly just throw it in your order. Yeah, you ordered something tonight, so we'll do that. 76 silver set. What are you talking about? Joyride, no, not any longer. You're too old to collect dimes. Wrong dimes, dude. Yeah, I'm a married man. I can't be collecting dimes myself. Yeah, maybe they'll make the dates a little bit bigger, especially if they're going to do the dual date dimes. That'll say 1776 to 2026. It's going to be important that size matters. We got about a minute and a half remaining on the Slabarooski there. Yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful night. Have a great weekend. Should be back on Tuesday and Friday. So stay tuned. Yes, I love the March of Dimes set. Oh, Jeremy, thank you, buddy. Have a great weekend. Yeah, Stacy's asleep right now. She's had a long week. Long day and a long week. It's been very challenging. Maybe one day she could share what's been going on. Way better than TV? Eh, sometimes. You know, if you wanted to skip out on like Olympics and a few other things. WWE wrestling is coming on right now. If that's your thing. Oh, very nice. How old is she, Bill? She's not too old, right? She's like less than a year old, or she is a year old. Oh, one month old. She's still a little tiny thing. How cute. DVDs in NYD. Congratulations. That's heading over to you this weekend. All right. Well, let's raid someone. Someone out there. Who should we raid? Avitude. We haven't said hello to Avitude in a minute. Now let's go ahead and raid Avitude. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend.